with y'all, G. Okay, I like those. Alright, so this video finna be about the time where I thought I died eating edibles. Alright? Happened a little while ago. I wanna say a little while ago, maybe like a good year and a half ago, I think. I can't remember. But yeah. So we're gonna get into it, man. Alright, doses. Alright, so I got the Jones. It was a brownie, right? Brownie was banging. Alright, I got the brownie from a friend of mine at work some years ago. Not years ago, a year and a half ago, right? She told me, you know what I'm saying? Because this was the first time I ate one before. I've never done this before, you know what I'm saying? I don't even like to smoke, you know what I'm saying? I don't even like to be around smoke, let alone I'm just eating this edible, you dig what I'm saying? So she handed me the junk, right? You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, man, like just make sure you don't eat the whole thing. So I'm like, alright, bet. I ain't gonna eat the whole thing, right? So the junk stayed in my closet for like a good, I want to say maybe like 3-4 days, right? Because I got the junk, I think, early on in the week. I ain't eat the junk till Friday, right? Friday come, right? I'm at home kicking it. It's about like 11 o'clock at night, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing the game. I'm playing the Division 2, the second one, right? So, and I got some Popeyes too, so I'm eating some Popeyes. I'm chilling. I'm in my zone. I'm in my vibe. I'm kicking it. You feel me? I go in my closet. I'm like, you know what? Go ahead, eat this junk, man. You know what I'm saying? See what it's talking about. I ain't doing nothing. I'm chilling, right? So, boom. I ate the junk. Ate like a little piece of it, right? I'm like, this junk job busting. You know what I'm saying? Like, this job busting. Like, forget what's in it. The food is good. You feel what I'm saying? So, I go ahead, eat half of it. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. So, I ate the whole brownie. You feel me? Ate the whole brownie. Sat down in my chair. Finished playing my game. Eating my Popeyes. I ain't feel nothing. 10 minutes go by. Didn't feel nothing. 15 minutes go by. Didn't feel nothing. 20 minutes go by. Didn't feel nothing. I'm like, bruh, this like Bush. This ain't doing nothing for me, right? So the whole time while I'm waiting for it to kick in, I'm playing the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm catching bodies. Just finished my Popeyes, right? So I got some more chicken in the kitchen. So I get up, go give me some more chicken. And all of a sudden, boom. That's when I feel it. As soon as I get up, right? So now I'm just like, I'm just like panicking. Well, not panicking, but I'm like, damn, alright, like it's really kicking in now. You feel me? It's really kicking in now. So I feel it. It's like a little wave. It's like a wave. Like you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard it. It's like, right? So I go in the kitchen, get the rest of my food, sit down, play the game. Right now, I'm like super high. Like super high. Like I'm like, whoa, right? My chicken. All of a sudden I start thinking like, dang, I start getting ideas for like movies, right? So now I'm thinking like space stuff like, and see, I start writing, right? About like just like a little scene in a movie about being in space, right? So then all of a sudden I start laughing a lot. Like I'm laughing, I'm cracking up at myself, right? For no reason I'm laughing, right? So I'm laughing, and it's like the characters in the game, right? So basically in the game, I'm like in this in like this garden, right? In this little garden and shit, and like little kids are like playing in the garden or whatever. Like I'm sitting there, I'm like, I think I was laughing at the kids. I was doing something, bruh. I was doing something. I can't remember. I was doing something though. And the junk was like, why the fuck am I talking to these games? Like, why am I talking to this game? Like, me, I'm talking to the game, right? So, I'm like, alright, bro, you tripping. So I turn the game off, I get up, and I try to lay down. I can't sit still. Like, I gotta move around. So now, this is when, like, the trippy stuff starts to happen. You feel? Like the trippy stuff started to happen. So I get up, all of a sudden, like I'm not in control of my body. Like I'm in the passenger seat, right? It's like as if like you're standing behind yourself, watching yourself do stuff. You dig what I'm saying? All of a sudden I start cleaning up, right? Alright, now I start hearing stuff. So I'm like hearing a voice. So now I'm like, damn, this dude really junky. Like he's so junky, right? Because I ain't cleaned up, you know what I'm saying, all day. You know what I'm saying? So now cleaning up, and I start to like align things, right? I had 3 water bottles next to me, my tripod, and my lights. They form triangles themselves, right? So for some reason I started making triangles, right? So I got 3 water bottles and a bunch of triangles everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, alright, I'm tripping. So I go lay down, right? I lay down, I close my eyes. I can feel my eyes going like this, like mini circles, right? But they're like moving side to side, right? Going up and down, side to side, mini circles. So as I'm feeling them do that, I feel my body doing the same thing, right? So I'm laying down, and then I close my eyes, right? And I still feel them moving, right? And as I feel them moving, I feel like I'm just sinking, like in the ground, like it's ground, and I'm sinking in the dirt, right? So as I'm getting deeper into the dirt, things start to get bright, right? So as things getting bright, it's like a reddish bright though. You know what I'm saying? It's like a reddish bright, but it's getting brighter and brighter. It's getting brighter and brighter as I'm going down. So I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm finna go to hell, right? So now I am bugging. I'm like, oh. So I try to like get up, and I'm like, you know what? Keep it cool, bro. Just go listen to some music. Listen to something that's gonna calm you down. So I go to my computer. I type in the type beat on YouTube. Listen to that. I'm gonna play it in the video so y'all understand like what I'm saying, right? So I'm listening to the song laying down, and then that's when I start to like relax, right? So I'm relaxing. Now my eyes is moving like this, like that. Those circles, just like that, right? Those circles, just like that. And my body's doing the same thing, and that's when like my body starts to relax, right? So as my body relaxing, it's like from my, I want to say, it started from my neck. Yeah, it started from my head down, right? My head down, like I'm laying flat on my back, like flat like this on my back, right? And I end up in like this room, like this metal. It's like this. It's like that, like a metal room, like that, right? And I'm in like this table, but the table is like aligned like this, right? So I'm sitting up at the table, and it's like this thing around my neck, this metal thing around my neck, right? And as I'm trying to think of stuff, it's like this rod, this tractor rod will like come up, just like start scooping stuff out my head every time I try to think of something, right? And I'm aware of this, right? So I'm like, all right, man, let me just try to think of something, like just keep trying to think of something, right? So the first time I think of something real quick, it come up. Boop, 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 boop. Second time, I try to think of something real quick. Boop, 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 boop. So I'm like, all right, bet. Third time, I'm trying my hardest to think of something for like a longer time, right? Don't up there. Right? So I'm like, oh shit, alright, bet. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna just let it do its thing. Right? So it's like this, I don't know what it was, bro. To this day, I think it was an alien. I don't know. Maybe it was an angel. Maybe it was my guardian angel. Who knows? Maybe I was just bugging out. But it was something behind me, right? And the jump was like, it had feminine energy though. I know that for a fact. It had feminine energy. So the jump like, it's like behind me. It's like relaxing me, like from my head down, but it's not touching me though. It's like this, all the way down my body, right? So then as soon as it get down to my feet, I'm out. But I'm not completely out, but I'm out, right? I can't move. So now, as I'm on like this little table, right? I'm on the table, and the table that I'm on is like this X-ray. Like, you know how like you go to a doctor and you're trying to get your X-rays, and they pull your X-rays up on like this lightning board. Yeah, it's like that. So I see my brain on there, right? As my brain on there, it's this machine, this metal machine going into my head. It's pulling out like 3 things that was like really messing with me at the time, right? So first thing was money. You know what I'm saying? First thing was money. At that time, I was like struggling. I was hurting, right? It was my ex, right? It was my ex. We just broken up, and like I wasn't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't feeling that at the time, right? And then the third thing was like my uncle. My uncle passed like some years ago. Like when I was in I want to say the 11th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade he passed, right? So those are the main things that was bothering me, right? So the machine was able to take money and my ex out my head, easy like that, right? And then it got down to my uncle, and it was struggling to take it out. And that's it. And like, what's so weird about this, bruh, is like I'm laying down, right? And like it's pulling, I'm moving like this, like it's. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to keep it from pulling it out, right? So it pulls it out, and as it's pulling it out, I start to shed tears. You know what I'm saying? I'm shedding tears. And then that's when I'm like, as soon as it's starting to like pull it all the way out, I'm like, I apologize, like I'm sorry, and then pulls it out. I think I probably blacked out, passed out, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I feel my eyes roll in the back of my head. Like I can see my eyes roll in the back of my head. I sit up, right? Sit up. And then I look around like this, right? And then I get up. And I walk to my bathroom. And I stare at myself in the mirror. I stare at myself in the mirror. And like I got light bulbs above my mirror, right? So the light bulbs get real bright. Once they get super bright, that's when I back away from the mirror. And then I keep looking at myself, and I notice like something's off, like something's different right now, right? So I don't hear, usually in my house, I got the AC on, but even when that AC now, like so much electricity, I got so much stuff running up in this joint, like you hear something, right? I heard nothing. Complete nothing. Silent, quiet, very quiet. I'm like, I look at myself, and I just like, oh, you done fucked up, right? You stupid fool, you done fucked up, right? So at this point, I'm like, I'm dead. Like I'm gone. I'm out, you know? So I step out the bathroom, right? And at this point, I think I'm in purgatory. You know, if you know what purgatory is, it's like a space between life and the afterlife. It's like you're waiting. You know what I'm saying? It's like a waiting period, right? There's nothing, you can't do nothing, you just there, right? So I feel like I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm panicking, I'm like, oh man, like I'm sorry, I'm apologizing to myself. I'm like, oh man, like I didn't do this for my mom, I didn't do this for my dad. What about my brothers and sisters? What about my niece and nephew? Oh man, right? I'm panicking, God. I'm panicking. So I snap out of it, but not completely. You know what I'm saying? Like I sit down on my couch, right? And I'm like, just meditate, right? Just meditate. So I'm meditating, right? Sitting there, meditating. Then all of a sudden, bruh, when I say this was the most peaceful I've ever been in my life, like a sensation of just complete calmness, bruh. wherever they meditate at, that's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Meditate, and then I hear this voice, the feminine voice. Remember, the same, it's probably the same feminine energy that I felt before. But she's like, don't worry, you're good, don't trip, you're not dead. You're just going through something right now. Don't worry, you're not dead. Your time hasn't come yet. You still have stuff you have to do. So I'm like, what do I have to do? But the voice didn't say anything, right? Promise me you won't do this again. Right? This is what she said. This is what she said now. Promise me you won't do this again. So I'm like, I promise. Like, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. You feel? You ain't gotta worry about nothing. So she like, alright, I'm gonna send you back to your body now. And that's verbatim what she said. I'm gonna send you back to your body. So I get up, walk to my bathroom, right? Mind you, it's still bright in my bathroom. It's still super crazy bright in my bathroom, right? I look myself in the mirror, and the lights go down back to normal. And then I walk out the bathroom, I lay on my bed, and it's like like the same position that I fell asleep in. It's like what I lay in, right? Like the complete same position, right? And then I wake up. Then I sit up, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that? Like, I'm tripping. I'm bugging. So, yeah, man, like, for like a good, I want to say like a good 3, 4, almost a week, I couldn't think of nothing. Like, I was blacked out. Like, I couldn't think of nothing. You know what I'm saying? I go to work, not a single thought would pop in my head. Not a single thought. The girl, she was my coworker. There was another girl, like her cousin. She had this, like, the same edibles and shit. Like, she had some the same edibles. And she was like, how was your experience, right? Because, like, me, like, the whole time, she ate her edibles before me. So, when she ate hers, she was at work. And I'm like, bro, I sit next to her at the cafeteria. I'm like, hey, what's wrong with you, girl? Like, you good? And her eyes was, like, super red, bro. And she was like, I don't know, she was out of it, cuz. And then she was like, she had to go home and shit. But then, like, she asked, like, I seen her at work after I did mine. And then she was like, you good? Like, how was your experience? I'm like, trippy as hell. Like, I told her the story. And she was like, are you still able to think of stuff? And she was like, I was like, nah, can't think of nothing. I asked her the same thing. She was like, nah. So, yeah, man, to this day, I don't think I ever eat another edible. I'm staying away from all that. You know what I'm saying? I believe certain things happen for a reason. Go through certain experiences is for us, certain experiences. Every experience that we go through is for us. You know what I'm saying? I went through that. Man, like, none of that is for me, man. Like, I like being sober. I don't like drinking. I don't like smoking. I don't like doing none of that. I like being me. You know what I'm saying? I told my top on the joint, like I'm talking to somebody and shit. Like, I told my best friend, right? I call her my family and shit, like my sister and shit. I told her, and she believed that like an angel came to me. Like, it was like an angel. I told this other girl I used to deal with back in the day. She said the same thing. So who knows? Could have been an angel. Could have been an alien. Could have been me tripping. Who knows? So yeah, man, that was me. That was my story about how the first time I ate an edible, my first and last time I would ever do that. You did what I'm saying? Oh, I forgot to tell you. So to this day, right? When I'm driving and I'm like looking at like a sign or something, like the street sign, to this day, bruh, like I be thinking like I'm not moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like my car, like I'm moving, but I'm not getting closer to that sound. Maybe I'm tripping, maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, that's my story, man. That's my story of me eating edible for the first and last time. Never doing it again. If y'all want more story times, man, I got them. I got hella stories for y'all. My life is crazy. It's crazy. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification for the subscription when you subscribe. Comment down below, man. Comment down below if y'all want more story times or whatever. Alright? Deuces.